Well, you join me back on Meadow Lake. Nice -3 last night, but from now on the weather conditions are actually going to improve, be a lot better, so that is good. I feel that is good. It's going to make things a lot better. Yeah, so when I arrived there was one day angler and one night angler just setting up. Everyone's pretty much well spread out everywhere. There's another night angler turned up, so there's just 3 of us at the moment for tonight. Quite well spread out around the lake, which is all good news, which is what we like. So I'll set up in this swim. The wind is going to be pushing down this way over the next couple of days. The nights and days are getting warmer, and this appears like the warmest bank of the lake over there, sort of like the entrance of the sanctuary, the backwaters of the lake, where you can't really fish into at all whatsoever. So it sounds quite appealing to be out here. That beautiful mirror image out there, absolutely gorgeous. I'm assuming someone's going to go opposite me at some point. I've got a man to the left of me that's quite a way away, and then a man sort of opposite but further left of me. Those two are going to be sort of not sharing the same bit of water, within the region of the same bit of water as each other, whereas currently I'm the only one that's got a bait out there. I'm convinced things will change. Someone will probably go opposite me for one night, maybe 2, don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. Just the way it goes, but it gives me a fair bit of water out here. All sort of, it looks different on the camera, but basically anything in the flat calm water currently is my water. So I've got quite a little bit and quite a few options and everything like that. So we just have to sort of see how we feel, what we fancy as time goes on here. A couple of weeks back I had one and lost one out of here, so I've got one on the same spot. I might want to move one over to the free line at some point tomorrow. Don't know, I just want to sort of see if I hear anything, see anything over the next 12 hours through into the sort of midnight, 1 o'clock area. Just see if we can fathom out where they might be. I've got a feeling they're sort of hiding up, hopefully in there. If not, there's a bay to the left of me around here that you can't fish, so that'll be the same sort of thing. They could be hiding in there. I'm just hoping that they sort of drift out and do start coming out into my water. No one can really get a bait anywhere near me really, which is quite good. I'm sort of more or less aiming for that sort of group of trees in the middle of the screen at the moment, out there, sort of roughly in the middle of my swim, sort of keep my options open really, at where people go and everything like that. But yep, we're not far out, about 20 odd wraps. So the spot that I fished the last time, both rods on the same spot. Usual Nutrabaits solubles, Jurassic Particles, and yeah, there's salt in there, and yeah, a few boilies really. Not so many boilies as I used to put in there, but it's more solubles than less boilies. That just stuff breaks down and disappears within the next 24 hours. It's absolutely superb. You just end up with a bed of attraction, loads of hemp, loads of buckwheat, and yeah, should be good really. So camp's all sort of set up over there, which is good. Got a few things to tidy up, things sorted, little thing in the water. So yeah, it's all looking good really. Need to get my camera out the doorway. You do get a little bit of sunshine in here, but it's now disappeared around the corner, so if I need to warm myself up, I'll have to sort of go up there and warm myself up. Alternatively, sort of go and sit and stand up there somewhere, but I want to be out the wind more than in the sunshine, so That all looks good. So that's me, set up, ready to go. Fingers crossed for the next 24 hours. Oh, 48 hours. Well, good morning. It's been a very peaceful and quiet night here on the lake. Fortunately, no action at all. I had a couple of bleeps yesterday afternoon, and bobbin just sort of moved up a little bit. I was thinking, oh, that sounds good, looks like a liner. And subsequently, nothing has happened. Quite strange, really. I should probably put some fresh bags on later on. I've been thinking about this over the night, and yeah, I think I'm going to put some fresh bags on out there. See, so I just thought I saw something out the corner of my eye, and yeah, see where we go from there, really. I don't know why. I'm also toying the idea of changing one of the hook baits over as well. I don't think I should be stuck on the same hook bait, relying on them both, so we'll just have to see. You know, you've got to, it's that time of the year to play around, but it's getting like a little bit like that time of the year to play around. You've got to do stuff, see what you can do. It's a lovely wind blowing. Maybe just switch around. Giroux, there we go. See? Nice gentle breeze blowing across there, and it's looking, must look very, very good indeed. Really does. It sort of makes me feel that there's every possibility of getting a bite during the day, which I think is another reason why it's been making me think about getting some fresh bait out there and giving it a go, really. Yeah, so I've got to pop into my car to get me Barrow's got my bag of tricks in it of different hook baits and everything like that. But I'm not going to do it until sort of 9:30, 10 o'clock, when I feel there's a possibility that the morning feed has sort of been and gone. Put it out until then, because I don't really want to be disturbing anything particularly. And what I might do is I might just do one rod first of all, and then another rod later on. Just sort of see where we go, really. It does look good, it does feel good. Temperature's so much warmer, it's ludicrous. My wife rang me on her way to work, as she does normally. And yeah, yesterday it was -3. It's 8 o'clock when she leaves. And today it's +10. So it's like 13 degrees difference. And it does look like things are going to be a lot warmer over the next few days. Got a few rainy days, a few sunny days. So I've got to, see where we go, really. Right. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, folks. Good afternoon. After much deliberation, was a sort of bit of a thought process thing going on last night, and I was actually going to change my rigs over today, or at least on one rod, and sort of change how I sort of fishing. But I decided against that. Sort of no, I need to stick to the plan. I need to sort of get everything. Conditions haven't overly changed. I think the fish are still feeding as they should be, all but slowly because of that sort of cold weather conditions and the wind. And I think over the next few days they're going to sort of become a little bit more inclined to feed. Unfortunately, I've only got tonight to go, so I thought, no, I'm going to just stick to my plan, stick what I do, and just simply leave the baits out there. So I've done what I normally do. Got the last of my bait, topped it over the swim just now. Rods are exactly as they were, haven't touched them. No change at all, both on bags. And I'll contemplate whether I sort of adjust something next time, simply because the fact that I just keep going down the same path. If I start catching and I'm doing it right, if I'm not catching, I need to sort of tinker around a little bit. Whether I tinker with 2 rods or just 1 rod, I don't know. We're going to sort of stick to 1 rod. I think it's December. It's December next week, so there's every possibility I'll start sort of playing around on the club lake now as well. See how things sort of pan out on there. So I quite like going up there. It's very quiet this time of the year, sort of December, January, February. It's quite quiet, so I might spend a sort of a couple of weeks on here, a couple of weeks at the club lake, and then a couple of weeks on here. So you sort of get a little bit of a rhythm on each lake going, seeing what the conditions are like. I think that's the sort of the way forward. I'm not sure if I'll fish between Christmas and New Year. I'll just sort of see how things sort of pan out. I might try the Sundays and Monday nights, because I won't be doing much over that sort of those when Christmas falls and everything, so shouldn't be too bad. We'll just have to see. I don't think I'll come here between then, because it's been very busy on here before and it's been like that, and I don't really think it fishes that well until at least the second week of January. I think once I sort of come off here, I'm not sure whether I'll come back until then, because I like to get into a sort of routine, a rhythm, sort of understanding the lake. So it could be time to have a break from here and sort of just, knock it on the head. What I'm thinking is I might do next week down the club lake and then come back here for 1 more week, and then I can't really fish a week before Christmas because my wife's away for work, so I've just sort of got days, so I might have a play down the river and just see how we go. Really, don't know. It's gotta give it a go. Got to try these things out. But the conditions look absolutely superb today. Fine drizzle, good bit of wind blowing. Just expecting a bite sort of any time, really, which is good. There we go. Rightio. Right, well, I got to about 12:30, 1 o'clock, and I decided, no, I'm going to stick with my plan as it was. Not touch anything. Do what I normally do. Bung the last bit of my bait over the top, which is about sort of 6, 7, 8 spombs at a push. And about 10 minutes ago, the left-hand rod was away with a bream. Beautiful. Sweet love. So we've got that in, sorted that out, fresh bag on, wanged it back out there. Unfortunately, now the left-hand rod is actually now the right-hand rod, and I'm going to probably give it a couple of hours because it's about gone 3 o'clock now, and I'll give it another go and see if I can get it back to being the left-hand rod, because it's gone too far right, I believe. We do never know, so I'll give it a couple of hours on there. If that fails, I think it will be I'll go and get the other rod in, the rod out of the car, because I always carry 3 rods, and change it over to a single hook bait. Might work a little bit better. Just have to wait and see how it sort of pans out, really. But that's a sort of bit of an afternoon update. I have a bream. Brilliant. At least something out there feeding on the spot. It's obviously a reasonably good feeding area. I'm not ever sort of too upset about catching bream or tench or anything over the area. It means it's sort of, it's a good area to be fed on by the bream, so the carp will move in. I can just hopefully, between now and when I pack up tomorrow morning, wrangle myself a carp or two. But who knows, really? We'll leave it try, can't we? Well, okay, I tried, and what a beautiful morning it is this morning. Not a bleep last night. Nothing. Quiet, peaceful. I have seen a fish this morning crash out sort of between me and the guy next door, sort of straight out there really on the wind line. That was about an hour and a bit ago, sort of on the same sort of lines with where I've got my baits. So I don't know whether it had sort of passed over them or it's going to be passing them back over them. I don't know, but either way, nothing has occurred. I was hoping for a bit of sunshine this morning. It's, well, sort of around, but not really. There's a bit of cloud sort of bubbling up over there, and the sun is desperately trying to sort of come through over there. There seems to be a lot of cloud that particular way. I can't see through there whether there's any more cloud coming, so I might actually get a bit of sunshine in about half an hour or so's time. But I think by then I'll have started packing up and sorting things out, because I'm just not feeling it at the moment. Seems to sort of die the death a little bit, which is a bit unfortunate. That seems to be the name of the game at the moment. I don't know. I only know a couple of other people on here last night that didn't catch. Whether everyone else did, I don't know. But tricky one, really. It's felt really good. Seemed to be really good. Yeah, I don't know whether it was the air pressure going up and down by about 10 millibars sort of from one day to the next. Heavier rain last night. Don't know. Wrong spot. Don't know, really. I feel the fish are out there. I've seen signs of the fish are out there. They just don't seem to be sort of on it at the moment. But I said, we came, we tried, we had a go. And there we go, really. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. I'll no doubt catch up with you soon.